officially started in 1974. I had been in sales for many years.
And Mavis was determined that she refused to marry a salesman. So she told John he had to find something that he could do.
He used to sell this product called Zypex. His wife and him started the business to apply this product, and they started using the product to waterproofing basements.
And so they got into waterproofing up in Seattle and eventually made their way to Oregon the following year.
Started advertising, just put a little nickel ad out there and got a couple of jobs. And that's basically how we started the waterproofing business.
And from there grew an industry and grew an empire in Oregon. It's been a journey, and he's grown it from him and her with a bucket to this massive company that we all work for now.
Yeah, we're waterproofing basements and crawl spaces.
It's what we've done, it's what we're good at, and so that's really kind of our core focus. But being under the house all day, every day, we do know that there's other things we can offer and support. So we do seismic retrofitting. We'll also help with some balancing of the foundation with support jacks and power braces. We do basement finishing products as well. And we'll also help with some yard drainage issues, but we really tend to keep our key focus on the basements and crawl spaces so that we can deliver the best product at the right cost and do it efficiently.
Crawl spaces have become a big thing. People not realizing how much the crawl space affects their home and their health.
Not only do you have a 70 to 80% relative humidity in the crawl space and 60% for mold, the air in that crawl space is getting into the house. Half the air that you breathe in the house comes from that.
In the crawl spaces, there's a lot humid just because you have open vents, humid air coming in the summertime, and then you got the earth's moisture coming up. And if you don't address that problem, then you'll have mildew growth, and by doing the clean space encapsulation system, you will take care of that.
So a clean space is where we take a 6 mil typical crawl space with insulation and the musty smells and the mice and all these variables, and we actually take it, remove all that, and we install what's called TerraBlock, which is a form of insulation we use on the floor. We use 20 mil thick plastic that we lay down in your crawl space, seal all your vents in. We also put in a dehumidifier system, and when doing all this together, what we're providing a customer is we're giving them better air quality, we're preventing mold growth in that setting. We're taking a crawl space where you can't hardly open the cover and breathe inside, and we're turning it into something that anybody can go down into. And I mean, you come in clean and you come out clean the same way. It's really amazing what a clean space can turn a crawl space into. So our WaterGuard system is almost like a gutter that we install on the floor, and when it rains it builds up around your home, and it creates this what's called hydrostatic pressure until eventually it pushes its way through. We jackhammer up your concrete all around the perimeter, and we install our WaterGuard in. We fill it, backfill it with gravel, and then the WaterGuard on top. And the water that comes in, it slopes down to one of our sump pumps that expels the water from your home.
And so we recommend annual maintenance to all of our customers, and that's where we go back typically once a year. In certain cases it could be as needed. Take everything apart as far as the pump is concerned, clean it. If there's other mechanical devices like dehumidifiers and such, we're going to take those apart, service them, just to help lengthen the longevity of their lifespan.
From there, we actually go out to your batteries, change your 9 volt every year, and check the alarm, make sure it's working as well.
We go around, we do an interior inspection, we do an exterior inspection, speak with the homeowners, see if they've noticed anything going on, if they've had any concerns or just random questions.
Some of our crews have been here for over 20 years, and you don't get that in business today without having a great culture and having a place where people enjoy coming to work. And having a company that really looks out for their team and takes care of them gets them to look out for the company.
The way people work here is everyone's just so happy to be here, and you can tell that transfers to a homeowner's house. When we come into your home and you're having guys that are smiling and happy about doing what they're doing, even at the wettest of times and cold times in the winter where it's wet.
They definitely love what they do despite the conditions and the mud and the muck and the nasty, they show up every day smiling and singing and laughing, and it's hard to understand, but we get a lot of compliments from customers.
I love the environment, the people, the staff in the office, the team that I work with, and just amazing people.
Our primary goal when our inspectors go out and meet with the homeowner is to educate them.
You know, we don't go out and do high pressure sales. We want to go out and meet with the customer, show them exactly what the problems are, exactly how we can fix it, and exactly how much it's going to cost.
One of our main things is we're not really selling anything, we're just offering a solution.
Listening to the customer, finding out what their expectations are, and meeting their expectations.
We've developed so that we are a waterproofing company. That's what we do. You see, we know that business upside, downside, inside, outside. And so consequently, we know more about what's happening in those basements and crawl spaces than anybody, absolutely anybody.